There, unmute. We made it. We made it, baby.
We made it.
Little toothpaste deal going on.
Yeah, she comes and she's like, Mom, what do I do about this? I was like, come on. Yeah.
Off grid and Doug and Stacy.
Should be using
yeah. That's off grid Doug and Stacy. You guys know. You guys probably know I make my own deodorant, and it's a powder. But toothpaste is the next thing I've been wanting to get into, and I am positive I saw you guys had a video on that.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't have been as big of a well, I don't know. No, maybe
it was Grace.
Yeah,
it's Grace.
It would have been a bigger mess in the bathroom, but not so much in the hair.
Can you imagine the kids with powder toothpaste at night?
Oh my gosh, that bathroom, like they would have to do their bathroom chores at night to clean that up after brushing teeth. But
I'm bad enough with my powder deodorant.
Yeah, that's bad. I have to keep stuff in separate cubbies just to keep from powder going all over the place. But do you remember when TJ and Faith were little? Faith had to be about 2, so TJ was like 4. And they got a hold of your foot powder. I was in the kitchen, which in our old house, it was like weaved around, so you couldn't see the living room. And they're in the living room, and they got really quiet. And I was like, what is a 2- and 4-year-old doing that's so quiet? And I went out there.
When 2- and a 4-year-old's quiet, you know things aren't good.
Head to toe, both of them is just powder. The couch, the floor, the computer desk, everything is just powder. I'm like, what did you do? It was so bad. It smelled really good in there, but
there's a lot of people I see just in this snapshot of the chat here. They're coming to the Hootenanny. Discovery. I saw Coco Noel. Who else did I see?
Well, I know that
Lefties. Who else? I saw somebody else. Oh, Planting Seeds for Life.
Yep.
And we tallied a couple days, or last week I think, tallied around 50 people, but we've now gotten some new YouTube messages and some emails just today that people are like, oh, I think maybe we're coming. So it's going to be what it is, and 20 people, 50, 80, 100, whatever's good.
It's going to be crazy.
We are absolutely not prepared to share anything with you guys tonight.
No, not really. It's been another week.
3 minutes until this started.
Still all over the place. Faith has a friend spending the night, so I'm out here chit-chatting.
And they pretty much just came in.
Yeah, they just came in, so yeah.
But
I forgot that.
Went and checked on our bees today. So our one beehive is dead. It died a long time ago. It's kaput. The other one, hey, Rain Country. Yeah, and Bonterre, how you doing? I haven't said hi to anybody yet, have I?
Well, we said hi to Doug.
Yeah, we did. Good. Sorry. JRC Homestead. Hey, how's it going? Coupon Gal, what?
Bees. Here's time.
So the one hive has been dead and empty for quite a while. The other hive, Jay and I checked on it. It was my first year. We saw brood, we saw larva, we saw cap brood, and we saw honey, and it was beautiful. We went out there like 3 weeks later to add the medium, and there was no larva, no brood, nothing. No, we couldn't find the queen anywhere. And some spraying of the wheat fields around us had just happened during that time frame. Coincidence? I don't know. But today I went out there with TJ, and there's little pockets of larva. It's not... I couldn't find a queen, but there's these little pockets of larva that are a little bit here, and then on the next frame a little bit here, and so it's not a really good, it doesn't look like a good pattern, but I was kind of wondering, wow, that's kind of weird, but I don't know. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens. The numbers of bees seems down a little, but there is still a lot of bees in that hive. But it doesn't seem well, I don't know. It's the two deeps, and pretty full of bees in the 2 deeps, so maybe it's about right. I don't know. But the whole larva thing is baffling me. I mean, seriously, an area about this big, almost in the middle of each frame.
That's really weird.
And then there was some like others around, but it was just odd. I don't know.
You need to get the bees little teeny tiny gas masks.
Yes, Jason. That would work awesome.
Wouldn't that be crazy though? Like if somebody's like, "What is that?" and this little bee with a little gas mask on. Yeah.
I saw these other bees when we were doing hay a month ago or whatever, almost now.
Oh yeah.
And they were in the ground, and they looked about the size of bees, but furry.
Right.
They're a hair bigger maybe, mostly black with a little yellow on their back. And I thought they were really weird, and they were aggressive. They did not like the fact I was out there doing hay. And I actually had to back off.
That's awesome.
Thanks, Doug.
Thank you, Doug.
Thanks, Doug and Stacy. We really, really appreciate it. They get some burgers at the Hootenanny. Well, see, I'm going cheap. I'm bringing a lot of hot dogs. Thank you guys very much. We really appreciate that. I see Mr. Rain's here too.
Yes, he's here as well. For the bees.
Thanks again, Doug. I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, that's okay.
Doug and Stacy, thank you very much.
For the bees, they did bring in a frame for us to get some honey because, like, we ran out of our honey, and so I bought a thing of honey from the feed mill from a local beekeeper, and the kids have just about demolished that, and I need honey to make ice cream, which sounds a little weird, but I need honey to make this recipe of ice cream, and so he brought me some honey.
So I just gotta get it out of there, and I was gonna try and preserve the frame, but I don't have the extractor, so I'm sorry, I was gonna try and preserve the wax, but that might get hard. I do have a buddy with an extractor though, so I might use his. Woody. Oh
yeah, hit up Woody.
I see 1 Acre Homestead's here. Hey, yeah, it'd be great meeting you guys too. He's the mushroom guy that I have failed to contact.
Oh.
We got a big furry mushroom growing in here.
Yeah, so this mushroom bag, I keep telling him, like, can this thing get out of here yet? Like, there's stuff all over this bag, and it's sitting on the fireplace. I'm like, I really want this thing to go away. you need to take a picture of this and email him. It's really neat to see, but it kind of creeps me out.
This winter, he had sent me a mushroom package, and I don't know what happened. We were in communication, things, and then I probably got busy and failed to get back to him or something, but it grew out of the little air vent, and it's...
It did. It was so weird. When it first started coming out of that little patch on the front, I'm like, you know that there's something funky growing out of there?
Yeah, but 1 Acre Homestead, I'm going to take a picture of this thing, and then I'll ask you what I should do with it.
Yeah, and then it's turned into like this dome, and then it's like spread out, and there's brown stuff all over, and it was like dropping on the fireplace, so I just clean up around the fireplace, because I'm not touching the mushroom bag.
Yeah, JRC, you guys are about to get hit down there. In fact, somebody was going to attend the old Hootenanny.
Yeah, but they got to head back.
They got to head to Texas to go check on their stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Heidi, Rain Country, had posted a picture of some fermented, well, she says right there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I got to try that.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember seeing her post that.
Deep South Homestead in the house. This week I got more sour pickles going, and Amy Fuel has told me like her fermented dilly bean recipe.
Yeah.
So I threw a jar of that together real quick. We're going through some pickles.
We are going through some pickles.
Yeah.
But we also got a lot of pickles.
Yeah. I'm not a huge pickle fan, and I've actually eaten 3 pickle spears this week.
Yeah, between all of your...
I've been acquiring a better taste for them over the last couple of years, but...
Did you just put 2 jars in the closet?
Yeah.
So I think you've done 4 jars of our grown cucumbers. I've done 3 jars of refrigerator, and we have 27 jars that I've canned.
And we got
a counter full of cucumbers.
And a garden still growing.
Oh, and then we've also I've diced up a lot of the cucumbers for the kids to eat as is. I sent 18 home with my mom, and we've sent some to the neighbor too.
Oh, we did send some to the neighbor, that's right. Yep.
We've had cucumbers like crazy.
Oh, man, yeah. I see part-time Permies is here. She's they, I think, are going to be at the Hootenanny. Anybody else I missed, baby? Have you seen anybody?
I'm
Farmer Mima, what's up?
I don't
know.
Oh,
YB Family Farm. Yeah, so I was gonna see if I wanted to say that. I will say that. For some reason, maybe one of you guys knows, the sour pickles video that I uploaded has been flagged, and YouTube has taken ads off of it.
For making sour pickles.
For making sour pickles.
Yep. Anybody got any answers on that?
Which is fine. I mean, the ads are the ads. I mean, if they're not on there, that's fine and whatever. But we've been hearing that YouTube is flagging canning videos, and what was the other one? Canning videos. Oh, Bumblebee Junction just had one flagged and demonetized permanently for morale mushrooms that he helped make it easier access for his, I think it was his aging parents, I think is what it was.
Yep, it's to make it easier for them to be able to harvest.
And one, something called Naked Salsa got demonetized too, I heard from another person, which is just a natural salsa, but because it said naked. So Bumblebee Junction was telling me that he had talked to tech support, and they wouldn't tell him how to fix it, but they're like, yeah, so maybe try changing your title, try changing your, and then maybe it can get monetized again. So I'm trying to think to myself, the word fermenting is because what it is, it says it's being demonetized because it doesn't suit some advertisers or something.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that they're offended by the word fermenting, or does sour pickles have a bad meaning to it that I don't know about? Wood chips got flagged. What?
That's crazy. I was gonna say Alderman Farms, Patty's here, so I had seen her comment on there, and then I also saw something else.
Yeah, Doug, I understand. I've been hearing from a lot of people they're having some issues, and I'm going to have them review it. But that's what Bumblebee Junction did with his Innocent Morale Mushroom video, and it went through a manual review, is the way he worded it, and it got permanently demonetized.
Deep South had suggested to make relish, dill, and sweet. For starters, I don't like sweet.
Yeah, we're not big sweet relish people.
I like dill, but I don't like the recipe that's in the ball book.
Oh,
because it doesn't.
For relish?
Yeah.
Bread and butter?
It has onions in it, and I don't like onions, so I don't want to do onions. But what I don't know is, can I safely make it without the onions and it still be processed the same way?
Onion powder?
No, I don't even want that. I don't want onions.
Well, you cook with onion powder.
I know, but I don't want that in my relish. I just want the pickles.
I'm perfectly fine with onions.
I don't like onions. But I don't know if I can do that.
Billy Branch Homestead, what's going on? I don't think, have we seen her in a little while?
I don't think
probably.
so.
I just probably don't remember.
Yeah, maybe.
Tim, the pigs are doing great. They're doing what they're supposed to do.
Oh my gosh, those pigs are huge. And like they knock their feeder over and I'm like, nope, I'm not going in there.
I'm really torn. I'm in a dilemma.
I'm like, you can wait till Dad can come feed you. I'm not going in there.
I'm in a dilemma about it because if we let them eat all they want to eat, which is what I've heard a lot of people do, those 10 pigs will go through 100 pounds of feed in a day to day and a half. They'll go through 2 50-pound bags.
Yep.
And I'm not worried about spending the money and all that. I'm more worried about the product. So we are cutting them back to a bag a day. A bag a day is all we're giving them. Been without internet for 8 months. You know, did you mention that somewhere else? Because that sounds familiar in another group on Facebook or something that you had said something about being without internet for a while. But oh, Danny makes the relish without onions.
Yeah, I saw that.
Cool.
Yeah, I want to make...
Alderman Farms!
It's Patty. I already said all that.
Hi.
I want to make relish, but I don't want the onions in it. I do not like onions. And I don't want to be crunching on onions. It's not what I want. And
I put chunks of onions in my salsa.
He does. I don't see. Okay, when I eat salsa, I don't eat the chunks. I just dip it in the juice. I like the flavor. I hate the chunks. So I don't want onion in my relish. I just want the pickle. I just don't know if I can safely can it that way because that's changing the recipe. And I don't like
We're
to do
still
that.
newbies on the canning, so very much so like to follow recipes.
And I'm very OCD when it comes
Yes,
to
she is.
that kind of stuff. Very much so.
Portuguese prepper, yeah, so 100 pounds a day, and it might, technically be a little bit more in 24 hours, but that's 10 pounds per pig, which the way the feeding pecking order goes out there, I guarantee a couple of those pigs are getting more than 10 pounds and a couple are getting less. But,
oh, yeah.
So I just don't even think that's healthy for them to eat that much a day.
I don't think so either.
So.
But, I mean, because, like, our other ones never did. I don't know what's going on.
But the more I think about that, the guy that I got the red wattles from, he told me that, a lot of people feed their boars all they want to eat, and they end up with these 800-pound boars, and what the heck are you going to do with an 800-pound boar? And he only feeds his boar 5 pounds a day to maintain the boar size. So 10 pounds a day suddenly doesn't sound too bad to grow out the pigs.
But I don't know.
Jenny,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, only when it comes to some stuff and like following recipes is when.
You mean like she has to have this list, right? Here's this list, and then
this
list over here lists this list, and then she has this list like over here that lists the other two lists.
Well, I need to know to go back and look at. You should see me with this baby shower stuff.
She's got a cork board up here. She's got like 3 dry erase boards on the fridge.
I have 2 calendars that usually hang on the wall, except I've kind of demolished the kitchen wall and gone nowhere with it. And then I have the calendar on my phone too. And this baby shower that we're planning for a couple weeks, I have a list of the food, a list of who's supplying what food, a list of what I need to buy for the food, a list of the decorations, where the decorations are going, like the sizes. I mean, I have to know everything. It's crazy. It's the only way to keep my sanity.
I heard, I saw Coupon Gal ask how I'm doing. I'm doing pretty good, actually. I don't have an explanation, but I'm feeling pretty good.
He's been gone to work a lot this week, so maybe I'm not nagging him.
I'm lucky. My wife never nags me.
Hey, Nanda says I never nag you.
If Nanda says... Bumblebee Junction's in the house. We were just talking about you, Bumblebee. But yeah, I'd say like my discomfort is going away, and it's just it's faded into more of an odd feeling now. I don't know if that makes sense. But I've been doing some work around here and stuff. Jenny's still got a little bit of a leash on me, keeping me reined in a little bit. But I've been doing some work, and
yeah.
I picked up some old hay out of the field yesterday. It was a very little bit left over that didn't get picked up. I picked that up, put it out in the woods. So...
Isn't the hay what started all of this? Maybe
possibly, if I'm out of the line or something, the hay
let you do that.
But
I didn't think about that till just now. That's funny.
Oh, it looks like Part-Time Permies is starting some trial runs on something. I kind of missed that conversation. But yeah, so I don't have an answer. I'm not doing anything to feel better at all. So I have no idea why I'm feeling better. And remember, I was never in pain or anything, just a discomfort.
Yeah, it was really weird. And then, like, some days just doing little activities sent you way downhill, and then other days you've been perfectly fine. So
yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
Obviously, Mike forgot to mow his beard, right, hun?
Yep.
Oh, I had an easy work schedule this week, which I hate to say easy because it's something I absolutely hate doing, but sitting in a class 3 days out of the week.
Yeah.
And people were like, dang, dude, your beard's really going. Because I don't see a lot of people with my job. It's really a solo job. And then you get all this, and we're on the phone and computer and IM all the time with each other.
We never see each other.
But we never really see each other that often. So we're in the class and they're like, dang, dude, holy cow.
It is what it is.
I do not take vitamins daily. Jenny has some for me, and she reminds me about them a lot. A lot.
Yep.
They're on some lists.
Somewhere.
But I don't take vitamins daily, and I know I should.
Yep. That's another thing I just kind of gave up on. I'm like, whatever. I tried. Can't say I didn't try.
Thank you, Coupon Gal. We love making pasta. Pasta's something I've wanted to try making. But see, here's how this goes.
Artisan pasta.
Just like bread, I really wanted to start making bread. And Jenny had made bread. Don't get me wrong. Jenny had made bread.
And I like doing it.
But then I started doing it, and I probably made the first 3 or 4 batches.
Yeah, he's like, why don't you make bread anymore? I was like, because it's too much work. I don't want to do it.
Right.
And so then he tried it.
And, and that was back from before we moved out here even. That was just, yeah, so... Then I tried it, and I did it for 3 or 4 times, and then we stopped buying bread. And then Jenny's like, "Oh, we're out of bread. I got to make bread." And now she's the only one that makes bread.
Yeah, and now we'll run out, and
we don't eat bread.
we just won't go. We'll go without bread for a while, and then if I know our schedule's going to be super hectic, and I absolutely do not have time to make it, I'll buy a loaf. I'm not against doing that. But before that loaf is gone, you better believe I'm going to have some bread made because I don't want to buy another one. So this last time, actually, I was scrubbing the kitchen, doing a very thorough clean of the kitchen because it had gotten way crazy out of control, especially with being in and out. That's what I'm mentioning right now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
it says our stream went bad. Hopefully we're hanging in there. I don't know why it would be bad.
I don't know. I told TJ, I was like, we need bread. We have no bread in the house. And he's like, I'll make bread. So I told him what to get out, and the kid made bread all by himself. I was like, look at that. I can get other stuff done, and you can make the bread now, boy. It's really good. He did a great job. He did. And that bread, we had some of that bread with dinner tonight. And yep. I don't eat too much bread anymore. I really kind of try to watch my carbs and stuff and all that good stuff. But I see Heidi says she made raviolis by hand now, but it's a long process. I've done that once. Try feeding all 6 of us. I did that once when it was the 4 of us, and I said never again. Well, now there's 6 of us, and 2 of them are growing boys. No way. I really like what Palmetto Paratrooper said, too, about he hadn't seen his uncle in 5 or 6 years, and they were bald, and then they grew hair. Oh. That's kind of funny. And there was another one. What was it? There was another one I saw, but I didn't want to interrupt you, baby. Oh, thank you. Do you want me to scroll out? Oh, I think, was it JRC? Not JRC. It was Billy Branch. Why don't you listen to Jenny and take your vitamin? Yeah. Why did I have to scroll back up to hear that? Should take memory pills. No kidding, Mr. Rain. Mom. If I could remember to take them. That's one of the big things. So hold on just a second.
Did you know your guys' password?
Face friend over for the night, but yeah, the memory pills. I actually I have a really bad memory. Really bad. But the great thing is I could watch a movie if Jenny and I ever actually sit down and watch a movie. I could watch a movie and a couple months later I kind of forgot about it and I could watch it again as a new movie. Yeah, he could definitely do that. Yeah, well, especially if it's a movie that I pick. I mean, you watch the first 30 seconds and then completely zone out. And well, I'm playing a violin if you can't see. Yeah, no, couldn't see with one arm. Little love, sappy cry stories. I do have a great memory. She does. Starting to fail a little bit on me now as we get so busy with stuff. But there's even stuff that I'll pull out and I'll be like, oh, do you remember who bought this for TJ? And Andrew's now wearing it and he's like, I don't have a clue. And I'm like, oh, it was your dad. He bought it. And he's like, how do you know that? How do you know who bought the kids what? I mean, I don't know. I know. So yeah, it's funny. Yeah. Put them next to the coffee pot for in the mornings. What? Your vitamins. Still not going to happen. Still not. So he took his medication the other night and then comes out and he's like, did I take my medication? I'm like, I don't know. I saw you walk into the bathroom and you came out with something, but I don't know what it was. And he's like, I can't remember if I took my medication. I mean, seriously, we're talking maybe 2 hours here. And he really couldn't remember. So he chose, we were talking and things were going on during the time. I had no idea what. So then the next day, he verbally announced, I'm taking all of my medication. I'm like, thank you for informing me. Because I don't have a clue. He didn't tell me and he couldn't remember. It was one of those things, yeah. Oh well. Completely sidetracked. Do you want me to get that?
Get what? If you want to.
Not what we were doing, baby, because we didn't put it on YouTube. Oh, he's active.
We harvested potatoes. And in the process of harvesting potatoes, we ended up with some little friends. Mike dug up, yeah, you're going to have to get him real close, but don't drip on the computer. Mike dug up some eggs. We didn't know what it was at first. One of them was completely demolished, so we picked it open, and this little guy, this little snapping turtle, if Mike can figure out where he is.
Yeah, I can't really figure it out, but...
There we go.
I'm afraid he's going to fall.
Little snapping turtle was inside the egg. There was a total of 19 eggs. This little guy and 4 others were cracked. Your camera's right there. And say hello, little turtle.
and so we didn't know what it was, though.
We didn't know what it was. But once we figured out that it was a turtle, we decided we wanted to bring it inside. So we got the other 4 cracked eggs. We didn't open them up anymore. We reburied the other 14 eggs. And we brought these guys in the house, and we made a little, like, makeshift habitat. It's got water and rocks and dirt and grass and all sorts of stuff. We've got the eggs together. They are starting to open up more on their own, and we're just keeping them moist so they don't dry out since they're cracked. And that little guy finally made it down into the water today, and he's been swimming like crazy. So I think that they're going to end up being okay.
Jenny's best friend is a animal nut.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
You know, we always take our advice from people and kind of do our own thing or whatever, but she's really into reptiles and spiders and
the creepy stuff.
Snake. But so she's been kind of guiding us towards helping it. But
I keep asking her questions. I'm like, it's not really moving, and she's like, well, stop touching it. And I'm like, well, fine, because I guess handling them will actually stress them out to the point that it will kill them and stuff. That's a very interesting question. Why we family farm? Because I've heard they're excellent. We will not be raising them out for meat. We're gonna raise them till they're big enough to take care of themselves, and then them little suckers are gonna get out of here before they start snapping at us.
We've actually, it was kind of a cool educational thing because Jenny
really
started
neat.
really Googling some. She was positive from the get-go they were snappers.
Yep.
But then do you remember some of the stuff you looked up?
Yep, they can live up to 100 years old, which is crazy. I was like, well, I won't see them that long. And but they typically live like 30 to 50 years. They can grow up to 18 inches long and weigh up to 86 pounds, which is more than our biggest kid. That's 2 of Andrew's.
Yes.
Can you believe it? 2 of Andrew's. And they typically lay somewhere between 20 and 80 eggs. And so seeing 19, is right there.
We might not have even got them all.
We might not have got them all. Well, we have a little bit of a theory on how the eggs ended up where they were, because it was very obvious once we made that mound for the potatoes that it was not disturbed. That ground up there is very hard. So Mike is speculating that when he tilled the ground up, it made it very soft because they choose a very soft sandy soil to be able to lay their eggs. So that made it very soft, and then it was a few days to a week later that he went and actually mounded it, and he's wondering if in that time frame is when Mama went and laid her eggs, and then we accidentally mounded over them. Thankfully, we didn't crush anybody, and then we happened to see them at harvest time because the eggs, what was it? Wasn't it something like close to 80 days or something like that?
The thing I found absolutely. I want to say hi to the Cases. Homesteading with the Cases. How you guys doing? They're going to be up here Saturday.
Yes.
But one of the things during research that I found interesting is they will hatch whenever they want to.
Whenever they want to.
Anywhere from, I think it was 90 to 150 days was typical, or 80 to 150 days was typical. That's a big spread. I mean, a chicken's 21 days.
Yeah.
And this turtle can stay in there for whatever. And this guy, inside of his egg, comparatively, he had a huge yolk in there with him still.
Yep.
I assume he's feeding off of that, with the little cord to the belly. And but it said as in warmer climates, not so much up north, that they could possibly sit inside that egg and not even hatch until the next spring if they didn't want to.
Almost an entire year. They could
I thought that was crazy.
That's insane. And their eggs, they look like a ping pong ball. That's what they look like. They're small, they're round, they're white, and they're kind of squishy. When he first handed it to me, so he showed me the one that was on the end of his pitchfork, and then he handed me one, and I'm like, what is that? And then when I squished it, instant freak out, and I like handed it back to him. I'm like, what is that? And
oh, yeah, that's when it was still in the egg. It wasn't out yet.
Yeah. And I'm looking at the one on the pitchfork.
How that pitchfork didn't kill him, I don't know.
And he's like, what is this? I was like, the only thing I can think of is maybe a snake egg. I'm like, oh, I don't know. And he's like, let's see what's in it. And I'm like, I don't want to see what's in that. So he starts prying it open. Well, then of course I'm curious. So I'm like crouched down next to him, watching him. And I'm using my boot to help it. I was not touching it. I was using my boot to help him open it. And Faith just yells, "It's a turtle!" And I was like,
I was still adjusting.
It's not.
I'm like,
what is that?
How do you know that?
And then it flipped over and you could see its shell and then its tail came out.
It was really cool.
And then it started moving. We're like, oh, it's alive. So, I mean, we thought we killed it, but it was really cool to see.
So Howard, Homesteading with the Cases, asked about if we're near a river or something. And then Part-Time Permies said they had one, I think she said in her front yard. It's in the chat. But that they don't have any water around them. And so our situation is we have our little wooded lot out there. It's maybe an acre of woods. And well, it was pretty mild winter last year. So most of the winter and all spring and early summer, it is soaking wet. There's a huge pond back there. I think we've even posted some pictures and maybe some videos on Instagram of our ducks go back there. And they have a big swimming pond and everything. But like right now, it might be pretty moist back there, but I highly doubt there's any standing water back there.
I don't think that there is.
So when we started talking about these turtle sizes and stuff, Jenny and I and TJ were kind of like, wait a minute. So there's one of these big things living in our woods?
Yeah, so when I was talking with one of our friends earlier today, she's like, well, what are you going to do with all those turtles in your woods? I was like, well, I'm going to tell you, we certainly aren't going to walk back there barefoot anymore. So, that's not happening.
Yeah, Palmetto Paratrooper, they don't like you looking down, do they? But yeah, how else are you going to find them snakes? Oh, Homestead Dad's here. Cool. I think just about everybody's going to the Hootenannies in here.
I think so.
Let's see. In fact, yes, no?
It don't matter.
Or do you want to talk anything about what you're planning on doing this year? Or no?
No.
Okay. She's planning on being nice to me, so she doesn't want to tell people that.
It would ruin my reputation.
Excuse me.
I did see that somebody asked what's on the board, so I'm going to tell you this is the same board that was last week, although I did not read it off.
I was going to say, I don't think we read it off last week.
But last week, after coming home after all the hospital stuff, I wrote on there, so grateful for so much, and I've just left it up since, and I have not changed it.
You are right, Homestead Dad. Where do you say it? My favorite was Jenny not being able to do it.
Oh my gosh, I could not breathe. And then I almost fell off the couch, which is a total Jenny move right there. I do stuff like that all the time, but it's
Jenny wasn't real tired at that point, but when Jenny gets tired, I know when Jenny's exhausted because she can't stop laughing that way.
Everything is hilarious. So this is something else about that video, and this is when I was getting tired. He came and showed it to me before he published it. And I was laughing at myself because, I'm...
So there she was watching herself laughing, and she was laughing and crying.
Because I'm a dork, and I know it, and it's okay.
You're my dork.
It's who I am. But what I found hilarious was when TJ does his Hootenanny, Andrew is laying on the floor in the background like a total creeper, and he almost, he looks like a dead fish just laying there because... He does. I don't even know what the kid was doing, but he is completely immobile, just laying on the floor in the background. And I spotted it. Nobody else spotted it. I even showed it to TJ today. I'm like, what is wrong with this? And he's like, I don't see anything wrong with it. And
Jenny made me back the video up when she was watching so that she could...
Just so I could see it again. Yeah, it was hilarious.
Or to point it out to me because I was like, what are you doing? What's wrong? I thought she wanted to edit it some more or something.
Yeah, and I was like, it's TJ. It's Andrew and TJ. It was so funny.
Oh, man. Have I already passed it? I'm actually on YouTube looking for that video right now.
Yeah, you're past it. It's at like 9 or something. I think, it's back still. Right there.
Oh,
That-
this is in the way.
It is a little bit, yep.
Here, but maybe I can I don't know. Well, I don't know if I can set it up quick enough to show it. But anyways.
Do you just have the video? Just the video chunk you would be able to show or no?
Yeah, she's getting me all complicated
I'm
here.
trying to get him to say.
Right.
Seriously, it's funny. And yeah, TJ has the deep voice. He was trying to be goofy, play it up a little bit.
I told Jenny I can remember being at that age and wanting to be, cool. I still want to be cool. Am I cool, baby?
You're something.
Something's better than nothing. What am I looking for?
That's funny. Yeah, there.
Is it that one?
Yeah.
All right, here. I can add this in real quick. I can do this real quick. Let's see.
It is really funny.
Media
The kid is
source,
crazy.
Okay.
You so cool, Mikey. That's what Nanda says.
I'm so cool. I'm so cool. Oh. I keep thinking I'm gonna see what I can do to really embarrass Faith tonight with her friends spending the night.
Yeah, you are pretty good at doing stuff like that.
All right, all of this for
just a picture. Like we don't even need the video. We just need.
Right. Oh, and I can't even stop it.
Hootenanny!
Oh wait, was that it?
No, no. Maybe it was a different one. I don't know. It was super funny though.
Is that the one? That is the one.
Yeah, that's the only one that he has. So you just got to move it over.
Restart when source becomes active. Okay. All right.
Mics are always awesome.
Here we go.
Hoo!
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I see
you
what
gotta
you're
move
saying.
it over.
No, I gotta transform, fit the screen. All right, here we go. There's Andrew in the back.
Andrew.
Oh, there's Andrew in the background, just laying there.
Hootenanny!
He does not look right. Let's do that again. Is it gonna go again, or I gotta wait a second?
I think you might have to wait a second. That kid is too funny. What'd you do now?
I don't know. I broke it. Oh well. That's funny.
I don't know why he's like that.
Oh, there he is.
Hootenanny!
He was running around being all crazy out after doing some of the chores when Faith's friend showed up and she's like, "What's wrong with him?" And I was like, "That's Andrew. That's what he does. He runs. He's a wild child."
Warpath. I have, and they want to.
Right out of Andrew.
Who said that?
Nanda.
That's funny. Oh man.
That is.
Yeah, we didn't have any time this evening. I wish I had more of this stuff prepared. Usually we have some pictures to show you guys and this and that, but
We say
nothing.
every week we're just running behind.
And we always are.
Yeah.
But I usually have some visuals
You
for
don't
them.
look right. It does. I don't know why he did that, but nobody caught it until I
Right.
watched the playback to make sure that all the editing was right.
Yeah, I took it to Jenny. I was like,
It was
does this
funny.
look all right?
Andrew laid there like a slug.
Oh, that is too funny. Hold on, I can't see. They don't even know you're laughing. I'm gonna try it a different way so I can just keep it like this. Guys, are you okay, baby?
I'm good.
All right. There. Now I can just leave it there.
Now you can just see
What?
Andrew lay there like a slug.
Actually, watch this. Oh, wait. What am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing. And there's Andrew. Play it again, please. That's the best thing ever.
Who said that?
Kristin Moore. Was that your new son, Rug?
And I don't know how well people can see him, but he is like, his eyes are open. I mean, it looks like something out of a police show or something.
That's our kid.
There you go, Bumblebee. Oh, hey guys, Bumblebee Junction. Well, first of all, crop photos and find Andrew. Hey, go to Bumblebee Junction's Facebook page. They're having a giveaway. Bumblebee Junction hit 5 1,000 on their Facebook page. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Wait. It's kind of like a creep show, right? Bah! What up?
Have you ever seen those videos called Bat Dad? Where it's the guy who thinks he's Batman, he always holds his phone like this so you can see half of his face, and he's wearing a Batman mask, and he's always like scaring his kids and stuff. It's hilarious.
I have not seen that. I actually have no idea what you're talking about.
JJ pointed him out to me.
JJ would know that.
Yeah, that's my oldest brother. He is hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
He's a riot. But, you know, exactly the case is he ain't right. Y'all will see on Saturday. That kid is crazy.
Yeah, we were just joking with the lady down the street whose daughter spent the night.
My paratrooper never do that.
What was that, popping my face in there? Or Andrew?
I don't know. Probably both.
Rain Country says Bat Dad's hilarious.
Bat Dad is hilarious. I just spewed my drink in the computer. It's like the comfort's all over again. My cheeks are starting to hurt.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, apparently people know who Bat Dad is, but I don't.
Bat Dad is awesome. I'll have to introduce you to Bat Dad.
None if that wasn't so funny, I'd say sorry. Look, they're waiting for it. Wait. I'm just here chilling. Oh, goodness. You all right?
No.
Whew. Laughter is the best medicine. Yeah, so, hey.
Suffer when it makes your face and your stomach hurt. You don't want to laugh anymore.
Everybody's loving Bat Dad. I don't know Bat Dad.
I don't know how
But
you
with-
don't know Bat Dad.
With my memory, I very well could have seen him, just don't even know it.
That's true. So we're fighting. Yeah.
I might have to take it easy tomorrow. Wait, Jenny, don't stress me out.
Right. Have you ever seen the music video The Dad Life? I have. Have you? No.
A music video? What is that?
That was super hilarious. Your boy in the floor.
Volunteer, my cheeks are gonna need splints.
Wait till he slithers under the bathroom stall door.
Total creeper movie. I should.
He would be the kid.
That one. So how about the weather? It is. It's almost like he's just laying there waiting to jump on the ceiling or something.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That is too funny. And I don't think any of the other kids are off center of the door like this. So the other kids all had the door solidly behind them, I think.
I really don't remember. I really don't remember.
Between Andrew and Jenny, that is a hilarious video.
Yep. I don't know if anybody even caught Andrew in the video.
I didn't when I was editing it. I didn't.
That was too funny.
Duckhead. I don't know if we said hi to Duckhead. I don't remember.
Was doing evening chores.
Oh, just got here. Okay, cool. I saw you all having too much fun.
Yeah. Yep. Laughing at her own kid.
Hey, if anybody attending the Hootenanny wants to talk to us for a couple minutes, let's go ahead and knock that out. Oh, and in the meantime, why don't you show them what their giveaway is?
What our giveaway is?
It's all Jenny's fault.
Where is it?
I promise you I didn't do anything with it. We've actually given one of these away before, right? Is that what you said?
Yep.
I don't know. I just talk.
Or laugh.
Or laugh.
Or scare people and make them spew all over their
Right.
computer.
So, okay, hold on.
You told me to show them.
That's what you get.
You get a creepy picture.
There. Move.
Moo with glasses.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Do you get those here locally, or are they like part of a chain, or?
No, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I'm like, what?
Okay.
Yes. Chain.
A train?
Chain.
A chain. Did you guys know Jenny has a southern accent that she suppresses, and when she gets tired, it comes out, and I just fall in love with it. And I'm like, why don't you just talk like that all the time?
Because I'm not in the South. Because I'm in Michigan.
Is everyone bringing something to the is there I haven't discussed this with the channels yet. I know there are a couple channels I believe that are bringing something. I haven't even discussed this with Jenny yet, but she's going shopping tomorrow, so I have a great idea for us for a giveaway. I don't think there's a collective big giveaway, but if you want to give something away at the Hootenanny on Saturday, bring something to give away.
Feel free.
Barn Geek, and I plan on having a actual giveaway. If you just want to give stuff out, that's cool too. Barn Geek is bringing a trailer full of lumber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rough cut pine lumber.
And I told him, I said, well, whatever nobody uses, I'll load up my trailer.
Oh, I just got a really cool idea for some of that. So we're gonna have to get.
Everybody take it all.
No, I got a really cool idea. I do need a little bit of that.
Rough cut pine lumber?
Yes.
Okay.
I know what to do with it. I can't say what that.
Oh yes, okay. I saw us highlighted there, so I was all right, so do you have something to do about this? Do we want to do this real quick or no? Or
you're gonna make it fall off.
Who won the last one? Was
Bumblebee.
it that character? It was that
Bumblebee,
character.
Yeah,
he was.
He said it's super cool.
Oh, awesome. Are we all caught up in our packages going out?
No, I have one to go out. It got really crazy and I forgot about it till I saw it today.
Okay.
It was right
I don't
It was
pay
right
attention
before
to
all
that.
the hospital stuff, so it got.
Is that going to Bumblebee?
No. He's all
The
fine.
Jason guy?
No, Lisa Lee. She got the candle.
Oh,
I gotta send that out
Oh,
still.
yeah.
It smells so good though.
And we didn't give anything away last week.
No, we talked about giving away OAG seeds and then we completely forgot with everything that was going on.
Here, talk
What
for a
am I
minute.
doing? What are you doing?
Talk for a minute.
What am I going to talk about?
Stuff.
Somebody asked how CJ's doing. He's doing good. I had the chiropractor out.
Money.
And I don't want to hear it. I had the chiropractor out for him, and it's definitely made an improvement. He still acts kind of sore on his hind right, but I'm dropping stuff. But it has helped him. And what was awesome is Mike and my mom were both here and watching, and Mike didn't really get to see the difference because she does the tail pull to see what his strength is before and
we got
after.
on the horse subject?
Yeah. And he didn't get to see the tail pull at the end to see what the difference was, but my mom got to see it. And my mom used to have horses, and she never did like the chiropractor or anything like that for her horses.
Because she's sensitive.
And she kind of thought that I was a little bit on the cuckoo side when I was talking
She
about
did.
it in the
Her
beginning.
mom was looking a little cross and
Yeah, like,
not
why-
cross, but just more questioning.
Why do you have a chiropractor for your horse?
Right.
Well,
Kind of
they
echoing
yeah.
my thoughts. Yeah.
But he the difference that it made, my mom said something
Sweet
too.
Jason.
She was like, that was incredible to see how different he was from the beginning to the end. He walked better. You could tell that he was more comfortable. He had a lot more strength, whereas Dr. Katie was able to get like 2 steps in the beginning. She barely even got half a step at the end of a tail pull before he was able to stop her. It really was incredible to see that difference in that 40 minutes. But
No,
yeah.
no, there's no need to talk about my tail. She says maybe it'll work on me.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, it did make a really big difference, and he does seem more comfortable now. And I've got him on a new supplement too that should start kicking in soon, and hopefully we'll see a little bit of improvement in his joint movement and stuff as well there. So
I see Peoria dude is telling Grizz not to saw an arm off out there. I saw Grizz had posted some videos of him cutting stuff, and I want to say hi to Peoria dude and Grizz. I didn't realize they were here. I don't think.
I don't think I had seen them either, but
So with tonight's giveaway, we've been harvesting. These are grown from seeds that Charles, old Alabama gardener,
old Alabama gardener.
OAG gave us. We grew these from those seeds, and I actually had a pretty healthy dinner one night. I chopped up one of these, a smaller one, not this big, and I sautéed it with onion and with fresh onion and fresh garlic.
Yep.
And it was actually a pretty decent midnight snack. It might have been one of my healthiest midnight snacks ever.
Probably.
And it actually sounds so good. I think I want to do it now. And Jenny just actually kind of did the same thing again.
Oh yeah, I used some of the zucchini from the main garden.
Right.
I grabbed some of the zucchini and I did that as well.
That was the other kind of zucchini, right? The big one that you've been growing? Or the white one or whatever?
Yeah, I think that the one I did with that was the white bush Lebanese. I think is what I used that night.
Hi, Jenny. Yeah, so we'll include some. I think we're going to start including, because, man, Old Alabama Gardener sent us a ton of seeds.
Yeah.
And obviously now we have a ton of our own that we're growing. So we're going to ship off probably seeds from what Old Alabama Gardener sent us. We're probably going to ship some of that off with all of our prizes. 50 seeds. We have these little baggies.
Warpath Gardeners is saying that he wants some of the seeds, and if we think we could spare some, yes, we can. So just email us your address, and we'll send some out.
I started working on tonight, because when Charles sent us those seeds, he told us do whatever you want with them. Sell them in your Etsy store, give them away. But what I really would like to emphasize is that they're Old Alabama Gardener seeds, and they're not ours. And so I actually started trying to make, and I'm not very artistic at all, I tried to make little business cards that said Old Alabama Gardener with a picture of Charles, and we were going to staple each little baggie onto the business card when we sent it out. And yeah, I'm failing miserably at that.
Well,
my artistic
come
ability.
up with something.
I almost thought I might have to get a hold of Kristin RAD again, who has done all of our graphics.
Oh yeah, that would probably be the easier way to go.
The Hootenanny graphics are hers. The channel art
all
and
of it.
page art,
It's
it's all she did it all for us. So, and I've actually, I was going to tell you, and I was going to email her this as well, but I've got a little blurb in all of our descriptions now of the videos that tells people that she's the one that's done all of our graphics.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
So,
Nanda asked if we've made more zucchini chips. She tried them after we mentioned them, and they're delicious. I've got quite a few jars up in the cupboard. I even cut them lengthwise to use and dehydrated them to kind of use as like a noodle base for like pasta dishes and stuff like that, because with the juice from the sauce they'll kind of reconstitute but still have a little bit of a crunch, or at least because that's what I'm hoping anyways. I haven't tried those out, so don't quote me on that one, but the chips, and I salt and pepper them. And
didn't Nanda do a version of what you did the other night?
The little pizza bites, and then I made the pizza boats.
Right. And they were good.
3 of the kids liked them. The 4-year-old, she don't like anything, so she hates cheese. So I didn't mind them, but mine was still a little bit crunchier than what I would have liked.
I thought the crunch was good.
Yeah, it was right the way that he wanted his. The kids' were a little bit softer because they were a little bit smaller. I think I should have gone with a little bit of a smaller zucchini for mine.
2-family homestead. No, I think a glass for dishes would be better, or even like a ceramic crock pot. I don't think one made out of meat would work very good.
I don't think a dish made out of meat would be a good idea.
So
no, you are welcome to bring whatever it is that you want to bring. It doesn't matter if we have 20,000 desserts and hot dogs. We're okay with that.
If you go through
whatever it is you want.
If you go through the comments on the event where I've asked people to list how many people are coming and what dish they're bringing, you will know more than I do. And we have not really been tracking the food.
No,
so
he all of the posting and all of those pages and stuff, that's all been him. I maybe have I've maybe commented once or twice on stuff, and some of that was when he was in the hospital, but that wasn't public knowledge yet, and I was trying to answer questions because people needed answers. But other than that, I've kind of been like, you just tell, I know what I'm making, and I'm gathering stuff that we need as supplies. But other than that, like, I haven't been in being able to focus on any of that. So, just whatever.
Hold on. Go ahead and read Bumblebee's Junctions.
Oh, where is the... Andrew's scrubbing up the wall behind you, just saying. Yeah. Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me. You know what the kid is? right here, watch your head, between this wall here and the brick wall, he climbs his hands and feet, and he climbs that wall. I have to make him get down because I'm afraid he's going to fall and bash his face. But
Homesteading with the cases, plate, silverware. Do you know anything about that?
I believe
Somebody, that's what I thought,
I believe
too.
SuttonsDaze is supplying that stuff. It's in the post. I know that for sure.
Is it in the post or the little YouTube group that I have with us channels talking about
I
stuff?
don't know.
All right. I will try to verify that, and I will post it in there tonight. You're cold, aren't you?
No, I felt bad for shoving you. So.
Oh, that hurt me so bad. It's been a chilly day here, speaking of cold.
I'm wearing long sleeves.
I'm wearing a
which really
sweatshirt.
isn't a surprise for me.
But we're down to 50 right now, and I think we maybe topped out at a low 50. Well, I think broke 60 here, I think.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
But where I was at class, it was like 56 when I got my truck or something.
I think the highest I saw was 65 today.
Sounds good, too, family. Part has a great idea for a seed giveaway at the Hootenanny. Everyone can bring seeds. Yeah, she had mentioned that, and I don't think I responded because I hadn't wrapped my brain around it yet.
Yeah, and I think that was in a crazy time frame.
The internet thing's unplugged and the battery's low.
Well, that's not good. That's how we're streaming.
Oh.
Supposed to get into the 40s tonight. Really? I didn't.
Oh, actually, the light's just out.
I didn't. I'm gonna.
We're gonna get in the 40s tonight?
Oh yeah, 45.
Oh, nice. That's the weather I like right there. Or colder.
I would like it for it to be a little bit warmer. Just a little bit. 105 tomorrow. Kristin Key.
Ooh,
Kristin Key. Sorry.
Christy, sorry about that. Is that to us? Email sent. Thank you again for
Yeah,
this.
that was for the OAG seeds. He's the one that wanted to know if we could spare some seeds.
Cool.
So, yep.
Yeah, we'll probably give you a pack. I mean, he gave us so many seeds.
He did.
And
Just filled this box with squash, which a lot of the squash I'm keeping, it's dried squash, so like you can make crafts out of it and stuff, but I use them for decorations around the house because I love them. And then just bags and bags of seeds. It's crazy.
So this will dry into this.
I had to tell the kids they were not maracas. Because they kept, I'm like, put the gourd down.
And she maybe has to tell me that sometimes too.
Maybe.
80s because of the storm. I bet you 80s is pretty cool for you, actually, isn't it, JRC?
Half Acre Dream says, what's up with this cold August? I had actually heard a couple people, where was that? Maybe it was outside the emergency room. I think it was a security guard talking to somebody else saying that they had heard that it's going to be a really bad winter for us this year.
Well, we have not really had a winter in the last 2 years.
Right.
Although Daniel Arms would disagree with us out shoveling snow and stuff.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Daniel Arms on Instagram today? He got himself an alligator or crocodile.
I think it's an alligator.
Arms Family Homestead. He went hunting with that famous lady. I don't even know who Jenny had to tell me who she is. I don't know who she is.
I don't even remember what her name is for sure. I think it's Kendall or something like that.
Yeah, something. But yeah, we like Daniel Arms a lot, and he went out hunting and got himself a reptile.
Alligator.
I got a turtle he can come find. 2014 was crazy part-time Permies. 14 into 15. That's when we moved out here, and we had so much snow.
I almost couldn't even make it to the barn.
Right,
I
and
was
so
like, the snowdrifts are trying to eat me.
right, so I even after the winter, I started looking into getting chains and stuff for my little 4-8 in, and I ended up getting the tires loaded and chains for them. I got the chains for a steal at TSC because they were clearanced out, and a local guy loaded the tires for me, and that was actually really cheap. And then we didn't have too bad of a winter the last 2 winters.
No, the last 2 have not been bad at all.
But those loaded tires in combination with the chains that we put on there, nothing. I don't think I've had any problem with that 8N plowing snow now.
Well,
actually, what happened is they'll get
up until now.
right
Because it doesn't move.
Except that the only thing is that there's so much snow will get piled on the back blade if I'm driving forward. Especially if it's wet. If it's wet snow, that it'll actually have the tractor sideways. So I'll be steering like this, trying to, but the tires are gripping and going. So
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Do we have?
She bought snowshoes after that winter. I'm sorry. All right, so yeah, so I think officially, I think for the Hootenanny, I think we have 10 channels coming. 10 channels that we know of, Michigan channels,
Michigan.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
10 Michigan channels coming. And we're excited. We can't wait. It's already after 10,
I
folks.
know.
Why don't you guys remind me of this stuff and I shut my mouth.
You can.
I was trying not, family friendly. I was trying not to, say words that we don't allow kids to say.
That's true. We don't allow them to.
Jenny just waits till after they go to bed to say them to me.
Shush it.
Yeah, shush it.
When is this meet? Saturday.
Saturday.
August 26th from 1 to 6 p.m.
Yep. Hey, nobody called in.
Nope.
Okay. Got to get some beauty sleep, guys. Yeah, I know I do. Thanks, Howard. Can't wait to see you guys. Yeah, Saturday's going to be a lot of fun. We actually, so it's 1 to 6.
Yeah.
And we might actually have to hold to that. We might actually have something else that evening to go to as well. Oh well.
Yeah, it happens.
And then
Trying to squeeze everything in during summer.
And then Faith, Jenny's. Well, what is Hillary? Is that your sister-in-law?
Yeah, she's my sister.
Is that my sister-in-law?
Yeah.
I get so confused on all that
My
stuff.
sister-in-law.
I mean, because it's her brother's wife, and it's not like my brother's wife. So why is it my sister? Anyways, she has a baby shower the same day Faith has first softball tournament of fall.
We're going to see if we can try to somehow get both to happen, but
good night,
we'll
Duckhead.
see. We'll see.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this and go ahead and get out of here.
Go right on ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
Look.
No.
Okay, then go ahead. That's how this family works.
No. Not that one. How many turtle eggs did we find?
Oh, good one, baby.
Yeah.
I like it. Part-time Permies. I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to say no help really needed because, I mean, we won't leave until things are pretty taken care of or whatever. But, I mean, we're not Palmetto Paratrooper.
No.
That's not right?
Nope.
Wait a minute.
Part-time Permies. We got 19 eggs.
Oh, yeah.
We reburied 14, but there was a total of 19 eggs. Part-time Permies got it. Good job. I'll just give it to you on Saturday.
That's how that goes,
Sunday.
Palmetto Paratrooper. I was like, Jenny, why aren't you yelling Palmetto?
Because I was waiting for the right one.
All right, there it is. That's right, and she is right.
Yep. I'll give it to you on Saturday.
Dag nubbit. Oh, hey, I'll say something else. If you guys remember that gift,
273. Are you kidding me, Mark?
could almost have an omelet.
Well, do you see what Chris said? Do turtle eggs make good omelets? That's crazy you said that.
That is crazy I said that. Oh, we have so much fun on these shows, guys. We really appreciate it.
14 good, 5 damage. That was,
Yep.
Simon B.
Hey,
That was
Simon
right,
B,
but-
thank you very much. The old graphic that we had up here, I did not realize in our email address the E or the A was missing.
Well, I had seen that, and I thought I said something, but maybe I didn't say something.
Well, you should have
But I
emailed
was
me
like,
then.
Homestead. Yeah, I'll just email you the correction next time. You need to fix our email address.
So thank you, Simon, for that. Or at least I'm pretty sure it was you, Simon. Bumblebee Junction has a contest going on his Facebook page. Excuse me. And for hitting 5,000 on Facebook. That's awesome. I honestly had no idea they had that many likes. Give it to the second person if you want. I will. Oh, that's up to you, part-time Permies. We've let other people win twice.
Yep.
So
that is completely your call. You make the final decision.
Yeah, you got it. We don't have a rule about that. We thought about implementing a rule like that. What's BTH?
Bonterre Homestead.
Oh. Okay. Hey, Charles, old Alabama gardener. Guess what we've been talking about? I don't know if you've been here, Charles. we've been talking about these beauties right here that we grew from the seeds that you sent us.
Yes.
And we've decided, Charles, I don't know if you heard all that. We're making these little cards, or trying to. My artistic ability is really bad. But make like little business cards with old Alabama gardener information on them and staple them to little baggies of your seeds that we're sending out. So, what was that? Was there some dispute?
Yeah.
Let me see. Or scroll back up.
Yeah, I'll bring it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if there's ever a dispute, Jenny just took a picture of the answers, and oh no, I wasn't going to show that.
Oh,
but
okay.
our screen shows part-time Permy got 19, and then Chris Ramsey 14, then Discover E 15, Jason 19, Donna 19, and then Red. Your phone's going blank
Half
here.
Acre. No, it's there.
It's there, and then Half Acre Homestead.
No, Half Acre Dreams 10, JRC 17.
Yeah. So
yeah, the way that.
if anybody wants proof, Jenny has a picture of our screen at least. So
and part-time says that Jason Yaw came up second.
Okay, is that what you had too?
Yeah,
right?
that's what I have. Is Jason.
So part-time. Well, Jason Yaw's one from us too.
He split with Mark.
Oh, that's right.
He took the OAG seeds.
So Jason. Okay, yeah.
So Jason got the OAG seeds. Wow, this is just getting crazy, guys.
Oh man.
Part-time Permies, you just decide if you want me to give this to you on Saturday or if you want me to pass it on to Jason.
Oh, you don't even gotta ship that.
I know, that's why I was like, I'll just give it to Saturday. Yeah, so.
Have some OAG biz cards. Oh, cool. You have some OAG biz cards? That's cool.
It's white.
I kind of got a lot.
Yeah, I don't know.
We have run the Bumblebee Junction Facebook for 7 years.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool. I did not realize you guys have been there that long. I hope Mark doesn't mind saying so, but we go in these little spurts where we chat with each other quite a bit on PM. They
have their
Listen
own
to my
station.
AM radio. But I think, I'd like to say we've become pretty good friends, and
that is so funny.
But I think we've really only been chit-chatting for, what would you think, baby? 4 or 5? I think we've been chit-chatting since the giveaway. He jumped in and wanted to add the water bath canner to make that big giveaway we had, and I think we've been talking a lot since then.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Good guy. So yeah, we're real happy for them. We will be jumping over and entering their contest. I believe, at least when the show started, I believe it was their latest post on their Facebook page.
I remember being a kid sent to bed thinking they just want to have all the fun without me, and thinking if your kids can hear you right now, they're thinking the same thing. They do think that, but it's okay. That's why they sometimes sneak down here to see what's actually going on. But I think sometimes they forget, like, you don't see anybody. They see us on the computer.
Yeah, so we were actually, so I was watching Deep South Homestead's live stream Saturday night, and Andrew came up and he whispers to me, he's like, can they see me? We're like, no, we're watching them this time. So but they can't see me, Dad? I was like, no, they can't see you.
No, can't see you, buddy. So yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, Coco. So Coco and OAG. So what I'm doing is we're gonna start trying to do is I'm trying to make a nice little picture of Charles. I already downloaded your YouTube picture and everything, and I'm trying to make a little nice business card, old Alabama business card, that I can staple to these little baggies of seeds that we're sending out. Those seeds that you were so generous to send to us, and just as a little promo for you, just so people know that the seeds actually come from you. So we'll see how artistic I could get. What that translates to is, hey Jenny, will you work on this, please? But oh, thank you, Coco. Jenny was watching your guys' clip last night, Coco.
Oh my God, the caps on your teeth was hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Too funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
Your first chats were via Citizen Band. I tell you what, when I was in high school, I had a CB in my bedroom, and where I lived in Alaska, I was in a town, but there wasn't a whole lot of traffic, but every once in a while you hear somebody come up, and I was actually quite far away through the main drag through town. But I would chat on there for a little while sometimes, and then I ended up getting my ham radio license, and Jenny's over here like, yep.
Nope.
Oh, Billy Branch, that's awesome. Our first contest, that was so funny because we made a joke about, and the winner will get, and we had some kids just throw some drawings together real quick. So
made a little book out of it.
This is what you'll get. And it was a joke, and then everybody was like, we want the book.
You know what? That book, I still have the first book. It's on the shelf in the library.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
The one that we put up in the video?
Yep,
That's
I still
funny.
have that. I'm going to keep that.
That's funny. All right. I see viewers are dropping off.
Yeah, everybody's...
And I know you're ready for bed.
Yeah. You still got to do the barn.
Oh, I still got to do the barn. Jenny already did the horse and the boy goats. I did the pigs earlier, and we all kind of did the meat chickens earlier. Or wait, did I do that? That was right when I got home. I didn't participate too much, but I did help a little with the meat chickens.
Bit. Yeah.
They're getting big. Meat chicken's doing good. About 6 weeks they'll be in the freezer, which means 6-7 weeks to the Virginia conference.
Yeah.
7-8
I just made
weeks.
final animal arrangements for that, so we are completely set.
Sweet. Otherwise, Jenny'd have to stay home. All right. So
I can make that trip. I know how to drive it.
I send.
That sounds weird.
Yeah, but Jenny's always like, can I go here? Can I? Yeah, go.
Yeah, so when we got our van, we actually bought it from his parents. And so I flew to Virginia and then drove the van back by myself, which was like my first ever solo trip. My first time flying solo. I flew when I was 13, and that was with some sleepy medicine because Jenny doesn't do so good with stuff like that.
She was kind of freaked out getting on that plane.
Yeah, I was. And, well, it doesn't help that the family had the stomach flu, right when it was time for Jenny to leave. So that was great. So, yeah, I flew by myself there for the first time ever, and then I drove back by myself for the first time ever in the van for the first time driving.
She made a great time.
I made it back in, like, record time.
That was her first ever road trip solo.
Yes.
So that's when she started realizing what I'm always talking about. Yes, Virginia to visit my parents with kids, and I don't think it matters 1, 2, 3, 4 kids, is pushing 12 hours.
Yep.
She made it back in just over 9 hours.
Yep. I stopped once. I did everything. I got my coffee. I used the bathroom. I filled up gas tank. I hit the road. And I made
And
it
she
back.
was in contact with me at the gas station as a safety precaution.
Yep. And that was the one time it downpoured, was when I had to get out and pump gas. I'm like, this is the one time I wish I was not by myself. It's like, I don't want to get out of this car right now.
Wasn't I talking about Thursday?
Oh, to Virginia. Remember, we're not going to be coming here. We're going to be arriving in Virginia to his parents on Thursday.
We are?
Yeah, because that's all
thought it was
have.
Friday.
No, Thursday. Because that's all I have. I have Thursday to Monday for animals. But our farm help has to work earlier in the week to be able to take those days off to help us. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to arrive early to be able to come have dinner early. We're going to be getting into Virginia about dinner time on Thursday. So, we won't be able to make it for dinner. Bummer. But we'll still see you.
Palmetto paratrooper, alone or not? That's a good amount of time in there. I live just south of Anchorage, Palmetto, in Soldotna, Alaska. I was born in Anchorage, but I lived about 5th or 6th grade. I moved to the Kenai Peninsula and graduated high school from Soldotna. So. Yeah, no kidding. What's that about? Okay. Are we going to go ahead and say goodbye? Bye! You guys have a great night. We're going to get out of here. Did we leave anything uncovered?
There's a whole lot of up close. No, I think we're good. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. So.
Yeah, Palmetto paratrooper, when I was in Germany and deployed to
drove down in when I was born.
We were deployed to Bosnia. We were stationed in this old blown out factory of some kind for, actually in Croatia, part-time for 35 days. We had no running water, nothing. Oh, that's funny. Whew. All right, we gotta get out of here, guys. It's coming up on 10:30. Holy cow! Oh, well, this says 10:15.
I felt 40.
Oh, Jenny, what are you doing to me?
This is how I keep them young.
I'm a heart patient.
No, you're not. You were cleared.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. All right, guys. Have a good evening. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Redhead Ranch, how are you doing? Has he been here?
Well, he's the one that asked when he got out because he drove down. And
yeah, no, I saw that, but I didn't have a chance to say hi. But how's he?
I didn't see him prior to that.
Yeah.
My bad.
Go
find the creeper.
Go. Hopefully the creeper's passed out.
He's sleeping.
But he's not.
Nope.
So, all right. Thanks, Donna. We happen to love laughing.
Yep. It's
the
the
big
big
one.
one.
All right, guys. Jenny's gonna do her stop streaming button here. I'll let her take that control because I don't want the responsibility. She's the one stopping it.
Yep, that's me.
12:19 p.m. here. Time for lunch. Woo!
Oh wow. All right, we'll see you guys later.
Oh, good. He's been here. Good. All right. Redhead Ranch has been here. He's great. Redhead Ranch is a great guy. Go check out his videos. Everybody.
I'm stopping.
Stop it. I'm just talking. Just stop it.
Bye.
Thank you, Coco.